vlogs.
Oh, happy Tuesday afternoon. Is it afternoon yet? Almost. Is it Tuesday? It is Tuesday. I am so frazzled, you guys have no idea. It's been quite a day. Today is Catherine's birthday. I gotta open this up so we can say happy birthday to Catherine. Happy birthday, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Catherine. So we are gonna go, I wanted to get out way earlier this morning. It didn't happen. We're trying to go into Chicago we were gonna go to the Museum of Science and Industry. We don't have time to do that now. So we're gonna go take the train into Chicago and go to my favorite restaurant, and Catherine's too, Native Foods Cafe. So it has been a crazy morning. I have gotten phone call after phone call. I was up so late last night. I got up late this morning, and we've been trying to get out of here. I didn't even invite you guys to breakfast this morning. We've been so crazy. But anyways, we're gonna take you with us to Chicago. Let's go, guys.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Great.
Great.
And look at my ponytail.
Where's your ponytail? Let me see it. Put your head down so we can see it. Oh, look at the ponytail. Okay. So anyway, we rushed to get in here to get the 1 o'clock train, but that's not going to happen because the ticket booth is not open until 1:15. I guess they're changing things over. I don't know what they do. We don't take the train very often, especially during the week.
So we're going to take the 1:30 train.
We usually take it on weekends.
But at least they're not going to be late for it.
Yeah, we're going to take the 1:30 train because it's every half hour. So we're going to take the 1:30 train. So we're just hanging out here at the train station, waiting for the train.
Reading.
Reading? Are you reading? What are you reading, sweetie?
Ministry of Healing.
Really? Are you liking that?
Yeah.
You learning something?
Yeah.
Good girl. Good girl.
I'm not even
So,
3 pages into the book.
and the birthday girl is just kind of hanging out,
She's not too bad.
right? Did you ever have one of them days when it just seems like when you're trying to get something done, it just can't get done?
That's what happened.
That's what's happening. These kids, they are bound and determined. We're taking that train. So
Oh, you didn't tell
we're
me
doing it.
1:32.
I'm getting ready to. I'm getting ready to. You know, we don't get on the train much because we thought the train went every half an hour all day long, but that's not the case. That's only during rush hour. So we rushed to get here by 1 o'clock, thinking that we can catch a 1 o'clock train, but the next train doesn't go out till 2:20. So we have just kind of just hanging around. We got our tickets, and you know, I thought about just driving into Chicago, but these guys, it's all about the train. It's that train ride experience they want.
We can't go to the museum. We're going to go to the train.
It's gonna take the train, right?
It's Catherine's birthday. You got to do something fun.
That's
Driving?
right.
That's not fun.
It's not fun, is it?
You drive every day. Guess what time it is?
What time is it?
1:39.
Is it 1:39? Okay, so
We got to get in there by like 2:10 or something.
right. So we're just kind of hanging out in the van, right, Caroline?
Because we got to charge Mama's phone.
Yeah. We're hanging out in the van. We're reading an American Girl magazine. So, yeah. So we are just. I wanted to get the cell phone. I wanted to get it charged because I was on it so much this morning. I didn't have much charge on it. So we're just taking some time in here to charge the phone because you want plenty of phone.
That we're not late for the train.
And we've got our tickets already. So then we're gonna go in.
Makes it look
We're
dark.
finally on the train. Finally. You guys sure you want to go? Is it really worth it?
Oh yes.
Is it?
100%. It's moving. Just pretend it's moving.
They want to be on this train badly.
And I'm reading. Like nobody go on.
All right, we'll go on the train.
Here, can you put these in Mom's backpack?
Hey, Catherine, you having a nice day?
For some reason, whenever I step the stairs of the train to go into the train, I get creeped out like them move on me right when I get on the
really?
first stair.
Mm-hmm.
Me too. It's just creepy. Can you put this in your backpack? Nobody's in here but us.
Nobody's here.
But us.
Nobody's
and
here
I think
but
nobody's
us.
gonna get in this car.
That's what happens when you come in the middle of the day. Now, coming home is going to be a different story because it's going to be like rush hour.
It's gonna be a train rush hour.
So, yeah, it's going to be a train rush hour. So, you know, I'm thinking that I should have brought my laptop. I was going to bring the laptop, but I didn't want to bring more stuff to have to carry. But I've
I got my
got so
jacket
much
for the windy season.
time on my hands, I could be editing a video or something. Oh well, what can you do? So we're gonna have an enjoyable ride, right guys?
Yeah.
These train seats, didn't they used to be red?
They did, didn't they?
They were red.
Weren't they
I
red?
brought my jacket because we're going into the windy city.
Here we are, Native Foods Cafe. You guys
It took
looking?
a lot to get here.
It took a lot to get here, didn't it? It was kind of chilly out there. I hope you guys are gonna be okay.
Oh,
I didn't realize how cold it was getting.
You just think it's chilly because all you have is a jacket. I have a hoodie and a jacket and short sleeves.
Oh, okay.
I like it. I like it.
You like it? You like that water
Mhm.
with the lemon in it?
I like the.
She has some layers.
I like to do like the lady did. I like to do like the Thai lady.
Oh, like a Thai lady.
No, she's
Hi, Nick. How are ya? How are ya?
good. She has 4 layers.
What's that?
That doesn't really look that good. Because I don't like that.
Oh, you don't like
And
that pepper?
jalapeno. I like that right there.
I like that too.
Mine is ice lemon water.
So, if you guys are ever in Chicago, this is the place to go.
Or a few other locations across the United
Oh
States.
yeah, you know there's some in Washington D.C., California. That's true. There's a lot in Chicago, but there are a few others. Native Foods Cafe, we love it. Look at that. This is all vegan, you guys. Vegan bacon, vegan cheese. You know, this is something we don't generally do, but for birthdays, we can do it. Look at yours. Do you like it?
I'm getting a little bit messy.
You're getting messy. Look at there's Olivia.
It means you're really eating if you're getting messy.
Guys, mine, they just put a salad in a burrito. It's
Salad and
healthier
burrito.
than all of theirs.
Yeah, but yours is almost gone. Now what are you gonna do?
Eat mine.
Yours.
It is getting dark, but you know what? It's darker to us because these buildings are blocking all the.
The tall building.
I know. Look at that.
There's a chute.
Look at that. You know, I don't know, guys. I'm glad we don't live here. Look, there's the Willis Tower right there. Look at that, guys. That is just unbelievable. All the people, all the busyness. Would you guys like to live in Chicago, Olivia?
No!
Would you like to live in Chicago, Nick? It's hard to visit once in a while, but yeah, there it is.
There's a park in Mexico.
That's crazy. You know what this reminds me of? This building right here?
The Tower Base.
The Tower of Babel. It's all man, guys. It's all man.
But it's kind of cool that I can see these little boxes popping out of it for the sky deck.
It's cool, but when you think about it, is it really?
They have a 15
Well,
minutes.
you guys, if anything, I'm convinced of one thing. You know what I'm convinced of?
What?
I do not want to live in the city.
Now we can get out.
It's too bad they don't have a Native Foods Cafe in Sandwich, Illinois.
But what if it was like right out in our neighborhood? Like, you know where the gas station is?
Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. But you know, the thing is, it was nice to be.
Because we would eat there every single day.
It's better that it wasn't that way, right? Because we would really be not in a good place.
We would never eat.
We're never at home. It's too
For breakfast,
expensive.
we eat dessert, and for lunch,
No,
we eat.
it's too expensive for that.
No,
It
what
is kind
if
of
we
pricey.
owned our own non-garlic Native Foods Cafe? Non-garlic.
And garlic. I tried to do a Periscope, but the connection was too poor. It was too poor in the train. So we're gonna have to try it tomorrow.
Sorry,
So,
Raylan Reed.
sorry, those of you who tried to see us tonight. I'm sorry. But yeah, you know, it really opens my eyes coming into the city. But it was nice to spend time with the kids and being on the train, not driving. It's kind of neat too because I can spend a little time with them. But I'm ready to go home, see Daddy.
You ended at the hurt your
Whoa,
belly.
we're kind of bouncy here. The train is bouncy.
It doesn't hurt your belly.
Oh, it doesn't hurt your belly? See, Catherine doesn't like to ride in the van because the seatbelt. She says
And
hurts her
Olivia.
belly. Oh, Olivia's the same way. So anyway. Quite a day, huh?
Yes,
You
definitely.
like being with your family today?
Yes.
It's nice to have a day just to be together.
I wish we could videotape everything. It was so fun, but we couldn't, so.
No, you couldn't.
Mm.
Are you happy that Catherine has been blessed with another year of life?
Mm-hmm.
Me too. What do you want to say to our friends, Nick?
Live well and be strong. Bye.
Betty bye time. Get in that bed. Rest your little
My
head.
head's sore from that break.
Okay, lay down. Oh, little missies. How cold. You can get down in that bed, sweetie.
Ow, my
Remember,
head.
you're 7 now, so we're not sucking our thumbs.
No.
Okay?
Please, no.
We're not sucking. No more
Please,
sucking.
no.
You need some tea, sweetie?
I know.
Okay. Good night, Olivia.
Good night.
I love you.
Love you.
See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
What do you want girls want to say?
Live well and be strong. Adios. Good night.
Tea time. I'm looking forward to it. So, yeah, I'm glad to be home. Boy, I feel like sometimes when I go into that city, that we are walking into the belly of the beast. Can you imagine? I guess some of you do live in the city. You know, I can't just assume that all of you who watch, you know, don't. But it's not for me. Okay, I've got to admit to you that this is probably about the third take on this clip because I really, you know, I've got something on my heart since I've been in that city, in Chicago today, that I really wanted to share with you. But, you know, sometimes I get stuck with words. You know, I have these thoughts, but I don't really know how to relay them in a way that would get you more thinking about things and not really be getting offended or upset. I don't know. Anyways, because I know some of you do live in cities, live in big cities, but I really believe that we're not called to be living in the cities. And I really have to tell you that this tea is delicious. Anyway, while I was in there, I was just thinking, I see all of those buildings and how high they are. And I just get to thinking, you know, people are just, they cram themselves in these places, in these cities, like sardines. And I just, you know, God did not design people to live like that. I mean, we are social beings. It's nice to, you know, be able to relate to one another, to fellowship, to reach out to people, to share the gospel, but not to live together in that capacity, in that situation, in the cities like that. You know, you rarely, I mean, they plant trees in cities, but I mean, planting trees here and there is nothing like going through a fruit orchard or walking up a mountainside, walking on a trail, or even being in your country home surrounded by, you know, gardens, flower gardens and vegetable gardens and fruit trees and whatever else. It's just impossible to really be close to the Lord like He wants you to be when you live in the city. And I guess I shouldn't say impossible. It's very, very difficult. It's very difficult. And, you know, I grew up in the city, not a really big city, in Buffalo, New York when I was little. I was born in Buffalo, and we moved to Virginia, and we moved to a more country area. And wow, I was just so thankful that God led my mom to move us from that city into the country. And we're still not really, even us right now, turn the light on. We are not in a place right now in our home where we're happy right now because we don't live in the city, but we don't live in an area where we can grow our own food. And I think that is, you know, vitally important for your children to be able to see their food being grown in their garden, and also the fact that you know what you're growing, you know how you're tending that soil, and there's just this sense of being able to take care of yourself and to taste that it's so much different when you pull a tomato out of your own garden than when you're picking it out of the grocery store. Even when we get all these organic foods, when we go shopping at Whole Foods or wherever, it's nothing like growing your own food in your own garden. So anyways, as I was thinking about all these things, I decided to look up the little book called Country Living. It's called Country Living, and it's actually a compilation of different things that Ellen White has said about living in the country. And if you remember, we've been reading Steps to Christ, and that was also written by Ellen White. She is a prolific writer, and God has blessed her and inspired her to write all of these things for our benefit, to share with us, and to help us along our walk while we're here on this earth, and to prepare us to come to heaven, to go to heaven. So anyways, I'm going to read this little passage, and I really hope that you find it to be the blessing that I found it to be. There is not one family in 100 who will be improved physically, mentally, or spiritually by residing in the city. Faith, hope, love, happiness can far better be gained in retired places where there are fields and hills and trees. Take your children away from the sights and sounds of the city, away from the rattle and the din of streetcars and teams, and their minds will become more healthy. It will be found easier to bring home to their hearts the truth of the Word of God. Send the children to schools located in the city where every phase of temptation is waiting to attract and demoralize them, and the work of character building is tenfold harder for both parents and children. And she's talking about the rattle and din of streetcars and teams, because this was written in 1905. And still, though, I mean, there's all kinds of chaos in the city. There's people coming and going. There's cars, there's horns, there's sirens. It's just so nice to come home and be in the quiet peace of our little retirement subdivision neighborhood here. Anyways, I don't know if you didn't notice it, but I'm a little bit behind on my vlogs because I wanted to get that birthday video up for my little Catherine, and she thanks you, and I thank you so much for your sweet comments and your happy thoughts. And I can't believe she's 7 years old already. Where does the time go? When your children, they just grow and grow and grow, and the years just pass, they just fly by. So that reminds me too to just take a little time and just to enjoy them and appreciate them more. And it was nice today just to take the day and just be with my children and just enjoy them and just be away. Anyways, I'm gonna go for now. It's getting late, and I've got, wow, it's too late. I've got a couple of vlogs to be editing. I hope you guys are doing well. We'll catch you tomorrow. And don't forget to live well and be strong. Bye-bye.